Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's just sit here and watch this. Here's what the sky looks like. Nanometers. Excuse me. All right, here's what's going on. You see this truck? It's rooftop. Okay, this is how you get followed. What's the new surveillance system that's running around for neuromodulation, bit mining, pulling people's data, pulling atoms right out, ripping atoms right out of the manifested dielectric field. Even on my neighbor's house, these lines here, especially where you can see this applied voltage moving back and forth. As the cars go by, there's a nanometer leakage coming out, and it's hitting the rooftops of their car combined with the sunlight. And it's an antenna. Here's with the phone line. It's even up here. And these lines. And there's a line that goes right across the street up there that runs to the step down transformers in the backyard back here. Right there by the orange on a telephone pole. You can see the thing right. You can see it. Hey, Hypno Athletics, MC Narcissist. I'm gonna look directly at you. Hypno Athletics. Black dude that does hypnotherapy, puts out, what do you call it? Demi-phase. You're trying to stay away from the CIA's hemisync stuff, so you're trying to market your own little, what do you call it? Surveillance system. Your own little, healing, but you really got stuff embedded to kill people, right? So you work for the United States military, you're a contractor, you're developing neuromodulation tools with ECGs. But it's made out of nano now. So Hypno Athletics, I was just listening to a guy that has a lot of accolades, and he's just talking about everything that's going on in my house, and I've seen your YouTube page, and it's following everything that's going on in my house too. You know, there's a new filter that come out for the military there, Hypno Athletics. Little magnetic spherical object. The size of a ballpoint pen. And how to get here in 2020, Hypno Athletics? How to get here? Asperger Films and anyone else you're dealing with. I don't know if you're in the Navy. I don't know what's going on. But this works off of elevation. On top of my head. There's the transceiver. You can probably catch it coming from the sunlight. Probably catch this. Optical filters. Goes right around the eyes. Because the nose has a static field, the eyes have a static field. And it all communicates with the brain for neuromodulation. Right? Bone conduction too, right? So bone conduction, now you got stuff tied into the hair. You got my hair. I got hair all over my body. Armpit hair, especially the lymph nodes. Because now the lymph nodes, that's like an instant laser beam. Because that will change your body temperature, your thermodynamic, huh? Inverse square law, right? You guys like to use the inverse square law. An amplifier right there. That transformer there runs into the servers for the cable company. And that telephone pole, it's got some sort of grinding cable to it, don't it? They're running right underground, huh? And then you can run from over here right to this box. Use this antenna. because it's connected to the phone lines. And then the neighbors here, let me show you something over here. Should have started the video off with this. Should have started the video off with this one. Should have started the video off with this one. Because these are the lines that come into the house from the cable here. Alright. Now looky here. Look at this. You see that? What's that look like? That almost looks like a sinusoidal wave, don't it? Pretty damn close. Pretty damn close to sinusoidal wave, isn't it? People got to get up and move. Don't even look. Neighbors don't say hello. Because these guys are involved too. On everything I own, which is only a guitar, they're involved. Now this amplifier over here, emitting decibels, right? Pulse and laser beams. Works for neuromodulation. Now as the sun's coming down and it hits the rooftop of this car, that leaky wave antenna that I got a video on with Google Maps, that comes down, hits the car combined with the sunlight and creates a reflective antenna. And now the nanometers could be changed since it's in visible light. This is visible light communications. Instead of the pure spectrum of red, blue, and green, it's turning gray. Turning gray and blue, turning gray and green. And the off-color green, that's an aluminum harmonic. And what do we spray in the sky? What do we spray up there? What do we got? Look what we got now. I don't know if the phone picks it up or not, but there's another one here. I hope the phone's getting it. Oh, my friend, there you go. Flying by as usual. Leaky wave up here. And you know what the other funny part is about all this stuff? I just listened to Dr. James Gordiano. The way they're developing this thing is a run system. Runaway system. So when it starts modulating you, and you start picking up the infrared signals, the microwave signals, and it starts hitting your body. Not to mention the voice is called communication with bone conduction, right? With the voice box. They're setting up a run system. The way it works, there's a computer chip in your feet. Now they're using people's elbows, because if you squeeze the skin on your elbow, you can't feel it. And they're working off pain sensors. Now if I connect my pain sensor, the way they have it set up is this comes back to me and runs through my pleasure center, so whenever all the words I speak, it doesn't hit them. But if I connect my pain sensor, Dr. James Gordiano, oh, they all run. The whole system shuts down. Because it could be turned on with a switch, push of a button, off and on. But it's a run system, and there's computer chips, biotechnology computer chips. All you have to do is stamp your feet on the ground, and it breaks this connection. Stamp one of your feet on the ground, and it breaks the connection. And there's a whole host of people around here that this shit goes and hits. And what they like to do, they like to connect this amplifier. You hear the reflective antennas on the house. It's resonating the house. They'll connect it and have a coherent beam come across. It's like a MOSFET. And run right across the house. The gutters, the service wires. Connect to that box. Hit the car. Anywhere there's electrical current. Run from the neighbor's house. They go right in the neighbor's house. Now, we're all signal hopping off of Wi-Fi now. Right? Now Amazon. I remember Amazon has something to do with this. So Alexa, I need your help, Alexa. I need your help. There needs to be regulations. They're developing video games with private LLCs. Hey, Mr. Tall, how many of these LLCs you invested in? I'm trying to create a movie here. Then you could go watch the disclosure networks, and all they're going to say it's aliens. So, hey, government, I got an alien here playing with me in my front yard. Got an alien playing with me in my front yard. Reflective antenna. That's the other thing. You hear that tailpipe? When that tailpipe goes by, it changes the amplitudinal pressure of the leaky wave antenna. It changes the harmonics. When it changes the harmonics, whatever the computer is, they try to remotely intercept it and hit it with pulses and change your personal biocomputer that's going to be coming out. And then you'll be able to, what do they call it? It's called mind control. That's what they're after. They're after full control. Every time you move, you're sending a signal from your brain to your arms. And it's proprietary, right? Hypnoathletics. Well, let's talk about the proprietary scepter sites. It's a field that exists through your muscles. Every time you make a muscle, you're sending pulses of electricity. And now this field, whenever you lift weights, you know how you feel like it's all blown up? Now you can control this proprietary scepter through brain mapping. And then once they get there and get that brain map like that, look out. Install violence. They're using human beings as weapons. So, Alexa, I really need your help. Because these people are jumping off the Wi-Fi signals. Now they're going to be calling it SATCOM. Because now we have all these guys putting private satellites up there. Just like they use in Ukraine, they're using Starlinks to do their bidding. We have Starlink, we have Amazon. I don't know the company name from Amazon. Probably Virgin Mobile and every other satellite that's up there. Now you can jump these signals. And not to mention, NASA's using laser beams to communicate now. You could go watch a high school experiment where people use laser beams and use it as a communication device. And amplify it. So what's in the wires? Oh yeah, these amplifiers got laser beams in them. Like I said, Secret Service. Reflective antenna off of that house there. United States Marshals over here. Federal government. Now, Secret Service, CIA, NSA, this is all known fact. And since the human being's an antenna, and we're developing stuff, what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do? Because there was people in my backyard that were developing this stuff last summer. Last summer they were here. So I know if I don't make videos, every word that's coming out of my mouth is getting stolen and voiced over and synthetically made, because that's how this shit works. You need a synthetic source, and it's pretty crazy how this shit works. Because it's almost unbelievable. They're going to be selling fucking eyewear where when you put it on, you're going to see shit that's not there. You don't need it. You don't need it. The thing is, they could get it through, but the only way you could start seeing shit is whenever you get extremely low frequency combined with infrasound through a pain signal. It's not going to come. It's not going to come to you if you don't have too much electromagnetic interference, because that's what all this is. Whenever these cars go by with those tailpipes, it's electromagnetic interference. It creates another frequency, a harmonic frequency. And it can be very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And that's why this shit should not be in the hands of people that are doing it covertly, shall we say. Where the hell are the regulations? Executive orders, I haven't heard anything. The only thing I hear is election interference. Or arrest people for election interference. Not talk about the development of neuromodulation products. Without the artificial intelligence, guys, this shit's impossible. to the level what's taking place here. There's no way they're controlling bio drones by remote control with a PlayStation controller with this much accuracy. This is a new life form for the computer. You're going to see the computer walking around very shortly. It's already here. It's already here. It's the only reason why this deep state is allowing this shit to happen. Because they have more evidence of what the hell's going on here. And if they really want to make it sugar-coated, it's an alien doing it. Now I got an alien in my front yard right next to a military base. Right? So now there's an alien running around here. And I'm talking about it. If you really want to sugarcoat it. Because it's not an alien, it's human beings. The shit was understood by Nikola Tesla. 6 to 8 hertz. That's how all birds, that's how the whole earth works. That's how the whole, it's a Schumann resonance. It's a cavity. And if you control that, you could control every human being's mind. And he said this 100 fucking years ago. He said we're going to have a device you could communicate with people on the other side of the planet, and it fits in your pocket. So he's the inventor of the semiconductor. It's not Colonel Corso taking it around. Oh, it's alien technology. Shut the fuck up. The motherfucker made a ship disappear. And ever since then, we've been doing stupid shit, calling it aliens. No, it's an actual time frequency cancellation, and it works off of weather. Look at that, huh? It works off of the weather. Yes, the radiant flows, they call it. The Earth's magnetic field. The communication devices. That's a communication device. It's visible light communications. Well, like I said, if I don't keep talking on my cell phone and making videos, these guys are synthesizing my data. From the tips of my toes through every single cell in my body, all the way up to my hair, the top of my hair. And the adult industry. Let me talk to you about the adult industry here too. You guys are all blacklisted, right? So all the sugar daddies, right? Biggest sugar daddy right here, by the way. Go ahead, laugh, relieve some pressure. These guys, the sugar daddies, keep buying girls. And then when the girls are all washed up, they have nowhere to go. They're blacklisted. They can't work unless they marry one of them. Then he's still going to go out and keep buying girls. But as long as I have a place to live, some money and food in my mouth, and they let me go shopping. Right? Reflective antenna. See, that's what happens whenever I get up and start talking. People got to get up and go. It's a run system. Right into the parking lot. Here we go. He leaves over here, comes over here. All right, I guess my friend, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go stand here at the end of the driveway. I'm gonna pause this and show you what this guy's coming out of this fucking driveway here. He just went right in. Might as well just go say, hey, what are you doing? Who are you, right? Okay, step down transformer, going up the leaky wave. Fire station was here, a couple months ago. How you doing? Oh, we're just learning. So what's the purpose? Who are you? Firefighters. What's the purpose here? Who's going to come out of the house? Right, who's going to come out of the house? Who's going to come out of the house? What's the purpose? You know what I mean here, AI. Now look at this. There's camera systems set up here. Stepped-on transformer. There's about 3 more of them. There's a gas line there. Oh, you guys didn't know you could transmit through the gas lines, right? No clue. Water lines and gas lines. What's going on here? You see this? Same video I made last night. Same thing. What's the purpose? What do you want? What do you want? No, let's keep rolling here. Let's keep rolling. Let's see if we pick anything up here. Anything over here at all. Oh, here's more step-down transformers. Where's the smart meters at, right? Now this time, oh, there he goes. Right back home. Pay attention to the birds, because the birds are buy drones. They can be used. More camera systems here. So what are they looking for? Are they looking for notoriety? They can't even talk. They see me standing here. They know who I am. So, Hypno Athletics. Here's the thing. Now we're neuromodulating. We got these new filters out, and we got bio drones. And then the bio drones get into the body. You can almost do anything you want. Almost anything you want. Remote control. Remote control birds, remote control bugs, robotic bugs that are actually bugs, right? What the hell does that mean? Before I run out of film here, I just wanted to film this. Why in the hell would someone come over here? You think maybe they have like a IMIS or something? Some kind of, what would you call it? Some kind of cell phone transfer? Or cell phone simulator, cell phone tire simulator. And they could run off of the Florida. There's even more step-down transformers. Because why? There's a geothermal here with all these amplifiers. Oh, they're learning ground wave, the weather control for Secret Service, for CIA, NSA. You guys all gotta know this. And it just runs right across the poles here, right across the access lines, fiber optics, cable, runs into the ground. Hello. Hold straight over there. I know you got that on your camera. Oh, there's a gas line here too. And the cable company goes here too. This is a nice transformer. You hear the hum? Tom Tall. I think there's another Tom that lives in the neighborhood here too. All right. I don't know what their plan is here, but this is the telephone pole here. This telephone pole got struck by lightning a few times. So what would cause these snap charges here, these shock charges, to be placed there? Right? And then what is this? It runs right up into this amplifier here. So what's going on, communications? What kind of communications we got? Because there's people that drive by the house constantly. Look at this. Look at this. They're all electrical signals. I know, normal cloud formations, right? Normal cloud formations. Back at you, Mr. Buffett. Now, anyways, the sugar daddies, they just keep buying girls, right? Keep buying, and then they get blacklisted. Horseshoe magnet. Square horseshoe magnet. Seen this in Israel. Okay, this is the inverse square law. If I'm going to pick it up, that's what they use. And they build circuits with nano on the body. And or the body's electrical signals. It's able to be pulled, the neuron gets pulled out. Your femtoamperes can be pulled out, just like this, just like the 13,000 volts, that's magnetic field. What's going on in your brain? You can pull that shit out. Now you put nano on 13,000 volts, you can pull it out. Now you go to laser beam for communications. So it's like making a speaker out of thin air, huh? Right. There he is. So what causes someone, they just moved here too. Just recently moved here. So what causes people to go from driveway to driveway? And then they expect me to post the shit. They had another vehicle. They got rid of it. Well, Secret Service, if I know where it's coming from, and I talk to the armed forces and tell them about it, what do you expect that's going to happen? Are you guys using human beings as weapons? I end my case.